afternoon. What is going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a great day thus far out there. So it is Monday afternoon, just got off of work, trying to wrap everything up and try and get out here and start focusing on the projects at hand. So first project, not the first one, but it does need to happen, is trying to clean this garage up. I hate saying that, but also just want to mention Wrenchworks fall launch giveaway, $1,000 cash, Air Dog giveaway. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the video that I'm going to put right here. Also, trying to grab it with one hand. Look at these boxes. Now, don't mind the fact that Greg does not know how to use a stamp properly, but if you guys are ordering merchandise and it's going to get shipped out, look for those boxes. You're already going to know what it is. Hopefully you guys like that little touch. So first project on hand, the actual first project on hand, is somebody is coming to grab the POS Dodge doors, mostly for what is inside of them, for the electronic part of these doors. So we need to undo the wiring, which comes through here and goes somewhere. So we need to undo that, get these doors off. I'm gonna go grab that other side. And that's it for the POS Dodge. After that, the POS Dodge is gone. We just need to find time. The scrapyard closes at 3 o'clock on weekdays, which there's no way that we can get there in time. So we're really gonna have to wait till Saturday to get there, and then go first thing in the morning. And the scrapyard by me gets insanely crazy. So that might be Saturday's little field trip. But here's the other door. Hopefully by ourselves we can somehow get these off. All right, so step one in this harness is this little door sensor here that lets you know that the door is shut, to shut off all the lights and everything else. The second is this harness right here. Now, this is kind of a pain in the butt to do with your brake pedal, your emergency brake pedal. So we just undid the one nut, bent that out of the way. There is two more nuts kind of against the firewall right here, but seeing that this is the POS Dodge, we do not care. And then what you can do is just push that right through, and that will all come right out. Oh, daddy. We did it, boys! Whew. Hell yeah. We did it. Alright, so we abandoned the actual from here. We went right to the door right here. That was a little easier with our trusty dusty Milwaukee ratchet. So this bolt right up here, probably should take the fenders off if you're going to take the brackets off like that, but seeing that we don't want to do that, we don't care. This is the POS Dodge. We just went right for the doors. So on to the other side. You like our dash? Alrighty guys, door number one. Door number two, not so graceful, but that's okay. Before anybody says anything, this was the junk door that is pretty rotted underneath here, so I'm not really too worried about it. The guy honestly is buying them, like I mentioned, for all the electronic stuff, for the windows and everything in here rather than the actual door. So that door is not even really all that great. This door was the actual good one that came down a lot better. As you can see, came from a gas Dodge, not even a diesel POS Dodge. So that is it for the POS Dodge. Hopefully this gets out of the driveway soon. I am tired of looking at this thing. So it just needs one quick scrapyard run, get that thing crushed, and we'll be good to go. So on to the next project, which haven't even really figured it out yet, but I think what we need to do is we need to finish prepping this rear. I'm actually kind of surprised the cowl tracks are not in yet. So when the cowl tracks are in, we can throw the rear end together. So I think what we're gonna do is switch to some grinding until some people show up for the doors and get our adapter plate dropped off. If we had our adapter plate, we could probably put that on, get started putting the trans back in, but we decided to have our good buddy Mark blast that, get it painted, get it somewhat nice. The thing was a complete pile of crap. I really didn't want to put it in with it being that crappy. So a little slight delay on that, but well worth it. No point in putting something that looks like complete crap back on this thing. So he's going to fix us up good. He's actually going to do the P-pump injector lines too. He's going to blast those, get those all nice for us. So big thumbs up on Mark. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. So where were we? This thing. So let's try to not give ourselves another boo-boo here. Starting to heal up, but let's bust out the grinder, Greg's least favorite thing to do, and throw some sparks. Speak of the devil, I bet you that's the Caltrax right now. What a letdown, no truck parts this evening, but we do have some parts that were delivered last week that I totally forgot about that I did not open up. So we will open up those at the end of this video to keep the new part. It's like new part reveal every night at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. Back to grind time.
2 hours later.
Bye, Kyle. Short shifting, double clutching, granny shifting, however that goes.
Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should.
Alrighty guys, so the day, as you can see behind me, has slipped away yet again. It's already 9 o'clock. The guy with the doors came and picked them up. They're gone. Finally, POS Dodge can go. Mark came and dropped off our adapter plate, which let me show you guys that. He painted that up for us. It looks amazing. Look at that. So that's good to go. Show you the other side here. Look at that, all cleaned up. That's nice. That thing looked like a pile of crap before. So he came by, some other people came by. So again, like I said, day has kind of just gone away from us. So let me show you what we did do on the, look at that, look, I'll shine my face on my own. We got some stuff done on the rear axle. Rear axle is pretty much almost ready to go. All we got to do is get these last couple brackets off and spin this around for the shock, and then the rear axle is done. Still do not have the Caltrax though, so we can't reassemble the rear. We have the adapter plate, we have the new rear main, so we can start going on that, but just trying to get this rear axle done is really eating up some time with the grinder, which is probably the least fun thing to watch. So almost done on that. I was going to try and get it done, but again, it happens. But like I did mention, we will unbox some parts tonight. That way you guys have something to look forward to. Yes, they are parts for the P-pump swap, and they are from our good friends Keating Machine. And what better way to open them up than on our extremely expensive coffee table here, sitting here. So I forgot that I do actually have another part that goes in conjunction with this part. So I'm gonna go grab that. We're gonna change a battery and then we'll be right back. Alrighty, and we're all set up to show you guys these new parts. Come check these out. So, you guys know that we eventually are gonna be P-pump swapping the first gen. We've already got the pump from Feral Diesel Service, and to match all of that stuff, we need to get ourselves a nice cover from Keating Machine. Look at this. Look at this thing. This thing is so sexy. So you can see that we have a big old cover here, a big old cover, and that is to get to our new cam gear sitting over there. But this cover is so incredibly sexy. So I talked to the guys over at Keating. They had like a plain Jane billet cover. It was all shiny, which usually doesn't match very well for all of the black stuff that goes around here. So they did have like a diamond cut with some black and machined. So we got to talking and he's like, well, do you want me to just black out the whole entire thing? I'm like, well, duh, like, of course. So we got a fully blacked out cover that has the pump gear access port here, and I got this other cover which they do have an option for as well. Sometimes, you know, guys have breather ports out of here if they don't have their tappet cover. You know what we should have done? We should have had them black out the tappet cover. Maybe we'll have to do that. But anyway, they do have two different options style here for the gear if you want to run a breather out of that or just a plain Jane cover. I didn't really know. I already have quite a few breathers on that thing, so I was like, ah, well, you know, their prices are just so good that this was like an extra 20 or 30 bucks. So I'm like, just send it to me. I'll decide later. I don't want to decide halfway through and have to wait. So all of the stainless hardware, your front main seal goes into this separate piece that bolts there, and it just, man, this is nice. I love how you can still see the nice logo engraving. Really nice. So moving on with that, which is the main piece here, is our new adjustable pump gear. This is from eatsoot.com. This allows for much easier timing adjustments. So we can basically pop that cover off and get to our adjustment here and go from there. So in a nutshell, once, you know, and I'm not a 12 valve guy, to adjust your timing, you basically have to loosen this nut, pop the gear off, and then reset it and do all your adjustments. Where this, let me show you real quick here, this you can slide to do your adjustments, and what it is, it's a two-piece gear here. First you start off by, and there is no keyway. As you can see, there's no keyway. You guys, maybe you guys have heard people talking about slipping timing. Basically, on your shaft of your pump, you're relying on, you know, that tight, this lock nut on here, tightening against that. That's why some guys use Loctite, you know, to prevent it from slipping timing is what I should say. So slipping timing, you know, because there's no cam, you know, there's no Woodruff key or anything like that. So fumbling all over the place here. So what this does is this base plate here with our little key actually gets keyed to the pump now. You can see there, other way around, but you can see it gets keyed to the actual pump, so it cannot move well under normal circumstances. I know under really, there's been a few people who, you know, the keys or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But that gets keyed to your pump. This should technically then never, ever move. Much better mounting surface. So then, much better way to mount it to the pump, I should say. Then you got that, and then you can set all your timing, and then when you need to adjust it, then you just, you know, you don't have to go through the process of, you know, loosening up that. So really, it's just an easier, nicer, saves time way to adjust your timing on your P-pump. So these two parts in conjunction should work very, very well. Super pumped to put them on. You know, Keating machine, man, these guys, they have fast shipping, they package their stuff well, and their products are just top notch. And I'm in no way even getting a discount to say that. I'm impressed with, you know, from the time it shows up, the way it's packaged, the way they handle themselves on their phone, the way they have stuff in stock, and the way you get it. If you got 12 valve stuff, you're missing out if you don't have Keating machine stuff. So same thing with this gear, man. I'm really pumped to use this. And I think that it should work very, very well. Of course, we're going to have to bribe our man Mikey G, where we get all of our parts. Again, most of everything that you see either laying on the floor in front of you comes from Mikey G. His information is down in the description. If you need any parts, he's the man you need to see. Email him, call him, bother him, tell GREGA told you just to call him to bother him. But that's where everything comes from, especially this pump gear came from him. But that is going to do it for the parts reveal for tonight. I think I heard that Del Sol again go by. Again, I can 100% guarantee you this is not a discounted or paid for plug by any means, but Keating machine also carries all of the stuff you need to like fab all of your twin stuff up. They have all of the flanges and the V-band stuff. pretty much everything's in stock. I know John got a lot of his stuff from Keating Machine, and again, you can't beat their prices. Some people's on the V-band and the flanges and stuff, you can pay quite a bit of money for that stuff. So highly recommend if you need any fab stuff or 12 valve stuff, you know, go see them. They got everything pretty much on the shelf. So, but that is gonna wrap up this video tonight, guys. The days are getting very, very short, very short. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hit that like button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already. I will see you guys tomorrow. See you.